Welcome to Positive Message Channel. Today I'm discussing the topic that says, how can we appreciate our life? How can we appreciate our life? The life that we are living today, nobody can tell you that he or she purchased it. It is being given to us as a free gift. And the owner of this life, that he has a reason or he has a purpose for giving us this life. This life that is being given to us was so special because apart from human beings, there are still other people or other living things that also have life in them. But the kind of life they have is different from the kind of life that is in human being. Now, why should you need to appreciate your life? The reason you need to appreciate your life is number one, remember that this life is being given to you by somebody, given to you by your Creator, and your Creator wants you to appreciate it. How can we not appreciate our life? Number one, we can appreciate our life by rendering worship to the God that gave us this life. By studying our Bible, we will see ways what our Creator wants us to do and what our creators don't want us to do. We will acquire knowledge, we will acquire understanding on how to live an upright life. Because the owner of this life has a standard, he has created a standard in the Bible that we need to live. And if we follow that very standard, he will be happy with us. Doing his will is another requirement. Not just reading the scriptures, but applying what we read from the scriptures. Shaping our lives to what we are reading from the scriptures is another factor. Now, another reason how to appreciate God is by loving others. If you love other people, God will be happy, and you are showing a symbol of appreciation for it. Because the life that he gave to you is that same life that he gave to others. And that is the reason why you need to love other people. And by loving other people also means showing out of kindness. When you see people that are in need and you have, don't stop to give a lending hand. Even if you don't have, word of encouragement is enough. Show concern, because that person is also a human being that has life just as you have the life. Show that feelings. Show that concern for the person. Remember that your Creator is watching you. Another ways of which we can show appreciation for our life is by being determined to do what is good at all times. What is good does not have limitations. You and I know it. Practicing it, doing what is good, don't hurt other people. God that gave you this life also wants you to live in that manner. Life, just as the name implies, can be taken at any time. A lot of people have died of accidents, sickness, diseases, and all what have you. These people that died, it doesn't mean that the owner of the life is the one that takes the life. No. The death comes as a result of the sin that our forefathers, Adam and Eve, has committed. And that is what we are paying for. But do you know that God, which is our Creator, still will promise us of resurrection, that we still have the resurrection hope, if only we live by the righteous standard that He provided in the scriptures. If you love your life, appreciate your life, you will be moved to follow the righteous standard that God has created in the scriptures, and you want to live by that righteous standard. It saddens me when I see people smoking, doing what God hates. I ask myself, do these kind of people really think God exists? Engaging in immoral acts, engaging in stealing, gambling, cheating others, and all sorts of life that God never signed. I repeat, I ask myself, did this kind of people really think that God exists? Because if they appreciate their life and they feel that their creator exists, they need to understand that there is a standard that their creator wants them to live. And that standard can be found in the scriptures. Living by this standard is not hard and it is not difficult. I can even tell you that it's just a normal way of life. Our creator that gave us this standard, is the owner of life, and he knows the best for you and I. He can't deceive you. He can't deceive me. His standard is just too righteous, too upright, and too good for human beings. Let me shock you. Some that die, do you know that they die out of their own ignorance? They died out of their own ignorance. I'm not saying all, but some. Some died out of their own ignorance because they don't want to follow the standard that their creator has set. Don't let anybody convince you to do whatever that is contrary to God's standard, because God's standard is the only standard that you can live to appreciate your life. I hope that you have learned one or two things from today's message. I urge you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Positive Message, or you can tweet at me at Positive Message. My name is Faith Umokoro. Keep implementing what you learn.